Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding quality.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's
Well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk spots it, and in just the keeper in his chance for a shot! Sangare. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Chelsea already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sane with the short one. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk. Ronaldo going after that. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. But where it came from. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Doku. Oh, that's nice. Doku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Sane. And this is Ronaldo. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Leipzig have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Diaz. Just eases him off the ball. Sangare.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Oh, he's burst! He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Leipzig! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his move.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So things are underway. Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard. Messi, can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And Dijk calmly answered, Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
O'Reilly. And now the breakaway. No, it's come to nothing. Quality ball. And claimed it back swiftly.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Nedved. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Messi. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Toure gathers from the goal kick. Raul. Baresi. And it's Ronaldinho. He's through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Best! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's roll!
And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big...
It's roll! Goal! Leipzig! And the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Casabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. Best. And here's Bale. And here's Messi. Bale! And one more try! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect...
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
O'Reilly clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, well measured. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! And that tested the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And that is a little undercooked.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bale.
And
he's in on goal! Cannavaro. Deux. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. And we've reached half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
So we're underway for the second half.
Leipzig can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Raul, Cristiano Ronaldo, and takes a shot! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he stuck it away as it... It's Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. Deux is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. No, he's not getting past him there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So we've reached the hour mark. Best. And he's cut it out. Deux. Bellingham. Here's Ronaldo. Deux. O'Reilly.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Now it's Deux. Deux! Well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is a...
And he shoots! That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. Nedved. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquez. Now it's Raul. And this is Ronaldo. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yaya Toure. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's well positioned. Shot at goal! Goal! Leipzig! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution on the field. Number two.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Leipzig leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And Cruyff! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Casapia drag themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Neymar. And this is Cruyff. Azar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Leipzig are looking to break at pace. And it's Sané. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And here's Raul. Nemecha. This is a promising build-up. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. O'Reilly. Raul. And here's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Argentina have... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Bellingham. Raul. Almost half an hour in now. And they're back on the ball again. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is promising.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro. Nemecha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Messi, played into space, and it's been played through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldinho. Leipzig are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bout of passing here, Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sane goes short. Defending was strong and firm. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Argentina are looking to break at pace. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7. Número 5.
They're on the move again.
Entran.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, they can break here. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. And it's Sané. And here's Raul. Now it's Bellingham. Now the ball. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
O'Reilly picks it up from the goal kick. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Reilly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
O'Reilly spots it and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has put paid to that. O'Reilly.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Cannavaro makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Opts to play it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's destined for the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Real, it's Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two. Argentina are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And now the breakaway. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. Sane plays it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And it's O'Reilly. Threads one in. Has to go. Tries a shot! And that's wide. Bellingham.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos
2
de
minutes to be added on. Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! No, that's just wide. Ronaldinho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. Kvaratskhelia, great chance! He would have been quick to recover this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great ball, and he's in here. Pass somewhat off target. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Gerrard. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The less said about that pass, the better. Bonucci. Gerrard. Now it's Raul. Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's seen that early. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. O'Reilly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kvaratskhelia. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Zanetti. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted.
Thailand are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Fabinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marcelo. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. O'Reilly is onto this. Shoots! It's there!
think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Leipzig. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Leipzig leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leipzig have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Down to business again.
Leipzig definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they win it back again. And it's Marcelo. Raul. Kvaratskhelia has an approach to the game which is Vinicius Junior! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Leipzig are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well,
oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly. O'Reilly. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Messi. Shot chance! And there's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Thailand cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Cannavaro gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Takes a shot! That pass has been... Oh, he's having a go! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Leipzig go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
O'Reilly was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Miggy. Can he get onto this? Fabinho. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Hazard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Miggy. Jordan Henderson. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! It's hit the upright. This time, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Leipzig, palpably stronger, better, superior. Tries to get it clear. Miggy. Messi powering forward here. He's having a hit! What a hit, the save was firm. Oh, it's Hazard! And no mistake. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Substitution.
Thailand may be down, but not out just yet. And here's Miggy. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely intercepted.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Raul. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Knocks it into space. Gerrard. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that is as far as it goes. Leipzig are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other...
He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Rafael Leao. Good take, and is he in? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro. Pressing high and with purpose. Leipzig leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rafael Leao. He'll try from distance! Nedved. Hullet. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Bellingham calmly anticipates. Kvaratskhelia. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple...
It's Basho! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Leipzig are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Leipzig are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Nedved! It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard, nice-looking ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rafael Leao. A big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. keeper has taken decisive action. Leipzig have the chance to go the other way. Leipzig heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nedved. And it's Hullet. And it's Eto'o. Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Delivered low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And this is Hullet. Raul.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's having a pop! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Leipzig leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Down to business again. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eto'o. And here's Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard clears without hesitation. Bellingham. He's in a great position here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Raul. Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Eto'o. Nedved ploughing through the middle. And this is Nedved. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bonucci cuts it out. Shoots! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's got the beat. And a chance! Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So we have movement on both benches. Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Suarez. Now this could be a chance.
Number 18.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Vieira. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Distributed tidily, and he's quick to return it over to the right flank. Oh, it's played into the area, and he's there to clear it. Tries one from range. Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. And it's made its way to him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Goes down, but nothing given. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's well positioned here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. And here's Suarez. And he's gone backward here. Nedved with the delivery. And that has been cleared. And time is up. Leipzig have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Roberto Baggio claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Porto have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Driving forward. Very kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get free. And he's intervened well there. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome.
And again! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, that's fabulous. Crossing, he's rising! And he thumps it clear. Bellingham. And they can counter here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vitinha. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. And here's Vitinha. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus! Oh, good ball! Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vitinha, chance here to counter. Leipzig still without a single shot on target. Very promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. O'Reilly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. Driving forward. Chance! Goal! Leipzig! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Leipzig are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Diaz. Good read, needed to be. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff's cross. He's given it... And the finish! And he's heaved it away. And this is Vieri. Porto have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Leipzig are doing very nice. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he was quick to react. O'Reilly, here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Look at, he's had a shot! Just cruising, they are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Really tidily gathered. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Caros espectadores, a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança perdida conosco. Pedimos aos pais...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Gerrard. And that is out of play. Roberto Baggio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Deux.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
And it's Seedorf. Spread it left. Crosses it in here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, that's neat. Tries a measured ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Albert Ferrer. And he's in on goal. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Bellingham. Roberto big chance! Goal! Leipzig! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's in plenty of space here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stam gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. Might be danger here. Hazard driving forward. It's Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Some real... Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Manchester United have their lead. And Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Leipzig have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard. Cannavaro. Throw it. O'Reilly. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Deux is offering a wry smile there.
Albert Ferrer. Vieira. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deux was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ended up in no man's land. And here's Baggio. Now it's Hazard. Vieira. Ball's played through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
He leaps for it. It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is all they have time for. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going...
He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
O'Reilly clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Bale finding himself in space. Can he finish? Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Cannavaro. Albert Ferrer. Gerrard does really well there. He is strong.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Roberto Baggio. And he's there to make the challenge. Crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Just the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Right back in the game. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Looking for options for movement. Swings in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Deux. And it's been played through. Well read, nice interception.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Leipzig
Number
have their
11,
third corner.
Bale. Number 7, Hazard. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 8, Pedri. Number 10, Seedorf. Coming on the
Manchester
field,
United are looking to go forward now.
Johan Cruyff. Number 97,
Manchester United
Cristiano Ronaldo.
disappointing in the end there.
Number
They lack
23,
urgency.
Vitinha. Number 13, Bellingham.
Somewhat off target.
Substitution in progress.
Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. I have to say that one. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Roberto. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is...
And the shot! Goal! Leipzig! And he is just ripping it up. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here, towering header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Leipzig are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
This is a promising build-up. That's very neat.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Brilliantly cut out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, some tackle that. And that's gone loose. Cruyff. Chance! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
Tries a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of...
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Roberto Baggio, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Great chance! Kaká! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Gerrard powering forward here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Zanetti cuts it out. Kaká chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, really cute, what a love. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Vitinha. And it's Gerrard. Defending here is really tight. That's a nicely shaped... Roberto Baggio! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for a shot! Goal! Leipzig! And there is your opener. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Leipzig have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Makalele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping... And the finish! Goal! Leipzig! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Leipzig with the lead. Now it's Raul. Raul. Oh, this is a very good run. And he should have made them pay.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Baggio with the short one. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Shot could... Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. roll! There was plenty of power on that. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Cannavaro looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Roberto Baggio. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Roberto Baggio. No, it's come to nothing. That's a sharp pass. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but
He's had a shot! Oh, off the bar! Leipzig looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gerrard. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And the shot! Off the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Roberto Baggio has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is good alertness. Vitinha, Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have it back and can go again. Vitinha. Raul. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution in progress.
Leipzig ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vinicius Junior, who's set up 1 goal so far. Baresi cuts out the pass. Tchouaméni. And it's Makalele. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Gerrard. Raul. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Gerrard. Zanetti. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior has a look up and drives it forward. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cantona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Baresi is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Tries a measured ball. Bonucci gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. And this is Roberto Baggio. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Deux. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's through it. Roberto Baggio! And that has fair fizzed. Leipzig have their second corner now. Baggio goes short. Gets a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Deux. And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. Raul plays it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. Makalele. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
11, Vinicius Junior. Number 10, Raoul. Number 15, Schmatterbeck. Number 23,
Leipzig, moments now
Vitinha.
away from seeing this
Coming
one
on the
out.
field, number 18,
Robson,
Kvaratskhelia.
that's been intercepted.
Number
That's great
21,
positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Number 7,
And it's Messi.
Hazard. Number
A
3,
sharp little ball here.
Van Dijk. Number
I thought it was going to
42,
happen then.
Toure.
How many more chances can they
Substitutions taking
realistically
place.
expect now?
Van Dijk.
2 added minutes
Confirmation
have
that
been
there will be
indicated.
2 minutes stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. He is through here.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Baggio taking charge of the dead ball. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That's at the end. Leipzig can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Volunteers for
Roberto
each block,
Baggio
please
picking up
report
the
to the
Man of the
staff
Match
room
award,
immediately.
and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package. He developed into a very tough-to-beat defender and retained all his attacking instincts, and that marriage has made him outstanding.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Thiago. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho! And that is wildly off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been knocked clear. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Diaz. Leipzig, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. Half an hour played now. Thiago, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio is wide and looking to get onto this. That's good play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's well spotted. Rivaldo. And the counter is on. And here's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Rivaldo. Gerrard. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was...
that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. And here's Rivaldo. And it's been played through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Leipzig unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back underway then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
It's Gerrard! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolute...
Diaz! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Not the most accurate pass. Thiago. Rivaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Baggio. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Oh, well played. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Seedorf. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. That has been cut short. Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. Thuram ventures forward. And this is Ronaldinho. He might... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a shot!
Number 7.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Floated through, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. O'Reilly clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for options for movement. Desai plays it long. Pirlo, it's a pretty loose pass. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Guardiola is there to clear. Now it's Hullet. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, that's clever. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Hullet. Real chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about appetite for goals.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Barcelona are looking to break at pace into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Guardiola, Ronaldinho, and here's Rivaldo. He's played it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leipzig have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Smoking is only permitted in designated
What are your
areas
thoughts on
within
today's
these
game then,
grounds.
Jim?
Leipzig desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the...
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bellingham. Here's Vitinha. And here's Raul. Oh, that shot a goal! Hazard. The muscular approach does pay off here. In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good read, needed to be. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Played back. Kajolu. Collar. Kajolu. Hangs it. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Leipzig finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard wins the duel this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass.
Leipzig really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Bellingham. Vitinha. Back where it came from. Out towards the flank. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Inter Milan are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And he's being shifted off it. Roberto Carlos, and this is Ibrahimovic. Into the channel. That has not gone well. Kajolu. Rui Costa.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Raul.
Leipzig truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Bellingham.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that's gone loose. And this... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Leipzig will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries one from range. Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. That's an excellent interception. Leipzig are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gives it back, and it's Vitinha.
That's good play from him.
He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Raul. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. That could spell trouble.
Nuno Mendes. Bellingham.
Vitinha.
Kvaratskhelia. Here's Vitinha.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che fra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.